Yeah.
Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri live show, Bianconeri Zone live show. It is a hump day. Look at all three of us.
What?
Justin, Ale, Julian, back in action. You don't
Look
know
at
Wednesday
us.
hump day?
Just a couple guys. Just
Yeah.
who'd have thought it? Not
Yeah.
me. Not me.
It is Wednesday, July 6th, 2022, and it is this show is going to be a crazy one because of what happened about a couple hours ago. The meetings in Milan, we'll call it. That's the title of this show, and we're going to get into everything. Obviously, Justin, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Sorry, I just saw the way that I'm positioned, and holy hell, like you could have moved me a little bit. Anyway,
That's what I said.
Well, you just scooch me over. I don't know what you did, but anyway, whatever. I'm doing all right. Just an influx of news since I dropped the daily video earlier today.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm glad I kind of posited the way that I did with Koulibaly. I didn't expect this big of a of movement actually out there in the what's it called, transferverse, if you will.
Yeah.
But I'm doing all right. We just had a quick storm here. Nothing shut down. So I'm
good.
I'm good to roll.
Awesome. Ale, how about you?
Tired.
Tired. All right. Fair enough. It's different than good.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're a Juventus fan and you follow on social media, you know stuff is cooking. We're gonna get into it pretty much right away because it's a jam-packed show. We'll be talking about Koulibaly, then De Ligt, Morata, Zaniolo, Cambiaso, Dragusin, everything. But first, let's talk about Koulibaly because obviously De Ligt is on his way out, so we need the guy to come in. We need that guy. And is Koulibaly going to be that guy? Well, what do you guys think?
Is that how we want to open the?
Wait.
Set it out there? Okay.
The lake, right? We messed it up. I'll put up. You said the lake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put out the news on the stream. It's a buy-in offer. Like it's finally happening. Finally putting something decent on the table, I would say. Finally, because first offer or like the rumored offers were a joke, and they can agree terms with the league, which is fine. Like that's the most important thing before you go and talk with a club. Like that's how Juve do it. That's how every club should do it. Fine, but like if you offer 60 mil, like the agreement means absolutely nothing, and I think even the league knows that. Like he's not an idiot, so they will need to up the price. If Bedula's news is correct that it's 75 plus bonus, I think if it's correct, I think an agreement can be reached really quickly because it's not far away from 80 plus 5, in my opinion.
Okay. Timeout though, because you made a big stink yesterday about 75 not being enough.
Yeah, but I'm not in control, so I don't know what's
okay. Okay, so then if Juventus do accept this offer, 75 plus bonuses, you're going to be okay with it?
No, I'm not, but I think they're going to do
it. Okay. Justin, what about you? Too low? Too high? Not enough?
It's still too low to me. To me, it has to be at least, to me, it should be 80. And really, see, I was leaning toward more 80 in a player, but obviously that's not going to happen. They're not going to take that. Just because, anything you can get out of it, you squeeze whatever you can out of it. No, I think 70 mil is too low. You're taking a loss on it then, aren't you? Am I right?
Technically not.
How?
How's it not? Okay, so book
is it
value
because of the payment to Raiola? Is that what you're saying? Like because
no. Because in finances with assets, you can't look at it as money in, money out. Like when you sell the player, like we bought him for 85, whatever, but he's amortized after so many years now. That will make about, if it is 75, I think Hanine said something around 40 million will make on the actual, like in a positive economic effect.
So everybody's an accountant now. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because I don't know completely, honestly. I would hope that in the Mercado, also you have to look at the other factors when it comes to the market, when it comes to what are people paying for other players similarly rated. Also, This is the Premier League, where I feel like if there's anybody who was good to gouge prices and end up, when I mean that, I mean paying the big heavy dollar fees, it should be them. So I don't know. To me, I feel like you should at least be holding out for at least 80 to me. And I mean, if it doesn't work out that way, it doesn't work out that way. But it's a bit frustrating to see that. See, 30 if it's 75 is what Aneen's saying. 40 positive generation.
So let's carry on that conversation for a second. If Bayern Munich matches Chelsea's bid, it's still going to go to Bayern Munich though, right? Because that's who he's choosing. What do you guys think? Or does it even matter at that point?
What? That he chooses Bayern?
No, but let's say it was 75 and then the bonuses equal what Chelsea's willing to pay up front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if the bonuses are like play 10 games a season and we will pay you, then yeah. The club needs to make sure you get the money. That's all. Like, I don't care if it's bonuses in tomorrow or in 3 years, they need to be done. Like, play
Guaranteed.
10 games. Yeah. Like, don't win the Champions League. I don't care. They might win it, they might not win it. Like, that's not a bonus. Like, screw it.
Yeah.
Or win the Ballon d'Or like Martial. Like, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's going to do absolutely nothing for us. Play 4 years at the club, pay a bonus. 3 years. That's something I will take, That is probably going to happen if he goes by,
Okay.
So it needs to be good bonuses, not score 5 goals for a defender, like something messed up. Where you're like, that's probably not going to happen. Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Unachievable goals, you don't want those written in. Justin, your thoughts on that as well? Because if it equals, are you on the same wavelength as Ale, or
do
you just want to get the? Yeah, go ahead.
What you're proposing, if the figures are all similar between the two, you get to pick which one, right? Kind of thing.
Let's say.
Sorry.
Let's say I'll give you the exact example. 75, definitely guaranteed money plus 10 bonuses from Bayern Munich, and Chelsea's offering 85 million.
Yeah.
Do you care if he goes to Bayern Munich?
Yeah, I do. I think there's a lot of reasons that I should, especially if you look at, and again, when it comes to Mercado, it's rumors, it's whatever nonsense. Who knows what you can really truly believe? But if I'm looking at it from a strategic standpoint, I'm gonna look at the two options we have here. So we have Chelsea, who's first to the table, who was offering, who we know are interested in bringing in a center back. They just had Rudiger, who left on a free. Everything that happened there. And then you look at Bayern. Bayern's Bayern. I don't care. If it's up to Juventus and they can decide which one he goes to, and it's not just saying I want to go to Bayern for some reason. I feel like, why would you? I don't know. Both of them are fine. But the reason I'm saying this is because if you sit down and you look at Chelsea, if Juventus sell De Ligt to Bayern, then Chelsea are rumored to be going after Koulibaly, who's the first guy you have up on your list. So you're literally just setting yourself up to get shafted in the end. And it makes no sense to me. To me, I think it would be a dumb decision by Juventus. Potentially Chelsea. Maybe they want to. Maybe they want to get both of them. But at least you're not hurting yourself by basically pigeonholing them into, hey, you have to go after Koulibaly now. Who, by the way, we're trying to go after. We'll see how that works out. We're gonna pray. We're just gonna hope that it works out in the end.
Yeah. I have another question. One last follow-up question on the De Ligt thing. It's regarding both clubs as well, Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Does it matter to you guys when, if the process is quicker from one team compared to the other? Do you care to get him sold and off the squad?
You mean if it's 85, like in this situation, Chelsea says 85 automatically, that's what you're getting, and then Bayern's doing 70 plus 10 or 15 or whatever it is. 75 plus 10.
Let's say Bayern will get the paperwork done tomorrow, whereas Chelsea will get it done in a couple of weeks or in a week.
That's a difficult one for me. I guess it depends how much you value 10 million euros. How much do you value that? Do you look at this as a situation where Juventus need to speed this up? And I feel like yes, but
I'm in the opinion that we should speed this out, get him getting out.
My question is, what's the bonuses? What are the how?
No, we have to figure that out. Right?
I trust De Ligt would be a easy enough player to reach whatever bonuses. I don't know their situation. I don't know what injuries may occur.
Yeah.
I don't like leaving that up to chance, to fate, to whatever.
That's fair.
So that's the way I sit with it. Ale?
Um, yeah, you need to get that deal done.
Okay, so you're in the thought process of getting it done.
If possible, even
Yeah.
tomorrow, tonight, like it's done.
Yes.
He needs to leave. He shouldn't show up for training camp, like, because that's kind of pointless. No, not kind of.
Yeah.
It's pointless. It's just pointless.
Yeah.
Just get that done. I'm just kind of. I'm disappointed that the club has no replacement in their hands at the moment. Like, it's messed up.
So you want one ready to go right now?
Yeah, he needs to go. Like, he wants out. Like, just move it
No,
on.
I'm saying you want no, not the you want the replacement like in hand, ready to rock.
Yeah, like, I mean,
Okay.
like, if you give that interview into the sport, you better have that replacement, because now we will go into the Koulibaly offer. But like, you're trying to
Yeah.
lowball Napoli.
Wait, real quick. I was just gonna say the most frustrating aspect of this whole thing is just that you don't really have this. Not that you don't have him in hand, but you don't have that target completely. Well, maybe that you don't have him in hand because you knew you're going after center back regardless in this Mercado. Before De Ligt even was rumored to be leaving, you were posited out there to be going after a center back.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you give that type of interview with the, I don't want to say, like, the wording you use, like, everybody loved it, but it doesn't look like it doesn't feel like, when I read that interview and I look at the situation, I'm like, it's not the same. Like, you can talk, but it's not the same. Like,
You don't think setting up that meeting though right now is kicking it into gears and going?
no, but like, Napoli, no, they're rubbing their hands. Like, we will talk about
yeah,
the offer they're gonna make. It's ridiculous if that's the offer. I think Napoli will. They're laughing. If you offer that, they will laugh. I would laugh. I don't care if he's 1 year left on his deal. I will laugh if you offer that, and that's a mistake. They know we're getting a shitload of money for the league, and they are in their rights to ask a shitload of money for Koulibaly, because we are desperate. Same for Chelsea, desperate. That's his situation. He told the world he wants out. If he doesn't want to stay, screw you, blah blah blah. Like, that's what he was saying. So now you need to back it up. You know, if he turns around and the next day you sell the leg, let's say tomorrow, I'm just saying something, on Thursday, and on Friday Koulibaly is at the training center, I'm like, you backed it up, man. But if it takes weeks, I'm like, you messed up. Like, you fumbled it again, in my opinion. Because we cannot go into the season with Bonucci and Rugani at the back. Because then you failed, in my opinion. Yeah, and got it. You need to get them in ASAP. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know a hot take? I bet you Danilo starts over both of them.
Also, Di Marzio with some depressing news, saying that the club also talked for Milankovic. So yeah.
Oh, so you talked to Ramadani about both?
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. So read the is the thing out? The Koulibaly news out on the screen?
I'll put it up now. It's up.
Okay. So is this the one about Agresti saying 30 mil to Napoli?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously that's lowballing, like you were just saying. What is the appropriate amount that you would offer? Justin, go.
I talked about this a little bit in the daily video today. And I feel pretty firm. I know a lot of people be like, well, I prefaced it with, yeah, you're trying to get a deal. Anytime you do any kind of business, you're trying to make it positive for your club, for everything you're trying to do. You're trying to save money. In this situation, I honestly, and again, that's kind of goes to the my line of thinking when it comes to the fan base. Every freaking Juventus fan, once the Mercado hits, turns into the damn team accountant, and they know all the inner workings. They know how much they can afford, and they can tell you, oh, they're overspending for that. Oh, they're doing bad deals. They're whatever. I mean, I'm not. It's not my wallet. It's not my purse to use. But and I understand Haning's saying right here, saying you start with 30 and go up. In this situation where you know you're working with Napoli and De Laurentiis trash man, whatever you want to call him, garbage swamp man or whatever it is, I think in this situation I would just try to go as positively as I can in this and get down what I believe is the best player you can get in the Mercado to replace Matthias De Ligt. So they want 40 million. You're getting potentially 85. You know, I'll throw out 80. We'll say 80 million for De Ligt, and that's what we're getting. I prefer it to be more, but if you're getting that kind of money. If also the rumor is Gabriel Mangalaj is also 40, I'm paying 40 right now. Here's 40. Here it is. Here's the number you want. Here's 40. Give me Koulibaly.
Okay, is that too much, you think?
I personally don't think it's too much. I
Okay.
understand there's a year in the contract, but there's competition. It's a supply and demand. You got competition, potentially Chelsea coming in for them. I think the player's worth it. I think you're getting a damn good center back. So, like, to me, I don't know.
Yeah. At this moment in time, Koulibaly is better than De Ligt.
Yeah.
And that's not just Juventus fan like myself saying this is the scenario we're in. Like it's clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's where I sit with it. I just don't understand the. Again, I agree with what Ali was saying. It just feels like that 30 was lowballing, and it's kind of disrespectful a little bit.
Yeah, Ali, is 40 enough?
Like 40 is its absolute max in my opinion. You shouldn't pay over 40.
Okay, so max.
Yeah,
Okay.
that like if you pay over 40, you're going into the wrong direction again. I think he just turned 31, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, it's prime. Like it's prime. You can easily go another 5 years on the same level.
Yeah.
You're just offering 3 years apparently. So it is what it is.
That's a good contract though.
I agree. It's a good contract. It's a good contract. If it's a good offer, and you say you start with 30 and you go up, you will go up really quickly with De Laurentiis.
Yeah.
It goes from 30 to 40. There's nothing in between. Like it's a nothing offer in my opinion. When he knows Chelsea will turn to him if they fail to sell the leg, sign the leg. So it will go up. It will go up really, really quickly. I don't believe Romeo is on another channel. I was watching him before he went live on an Italian YouTube channel, Twitch channel, excuse me. And he said like it's just an idea at the moment, not really. I'm like, there's no room. Like I don't believe it. There's no room for ideas. Like at this moment in time, things need to be serious because the league is out of the door. There's no room for ideas. Like it just need to be serious, almost set in stone. You're getting Gabriel or Koulibaly or whatever. Like there's no room for ideas. Like season again. Yesterday I was live. Season starts in 1 month and a week. It's the first game of the season. Like there's no room for ideas, none, and especially not for a starting player, because that's what you need to replace, like a starting center back. So there's no room for ideas. It needs to be done really, really quickly. You cannot turn up with Koulibaly or whatever on the 1st of July and tell Allegri, good luck, man, with the start of the season. Like that's fucked up. So, like when Romeo said that, I'm like, I don't actually really believe that. I think, like Nico Shearer said, there were already talks 20 days ago, 3 weeks ago with his agent. So you would hope that some steps have been made, like that his agent kind of gave the club 20 days ago some guarantees in terms of he's open to join, if needed. And now it's needed. The club, stepped it up basically. Otherwise, like if Koulibaly says, nah, I will not betray Napoli, I don't think that meeting today took place because it's pointless. What's the point? So I think he is open to the move.
Absolutely.
Do you think?
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you think maybe the club, maybe the 30 million offer is because they're trying to slow play it, because they're trying to see what other offers come back, or what Napoli comes back at them with, or if they just tell them to F off kind of thing, or how that works out, and then they can go up to. It just doesn't make sense to me. I'm even trying to do the mental gymnastics in my mind of how this works, but like. I feel like if you're going to get another club in there, if you're going to get a Chelsea in there, who, if they don't get De Ligt, can just, I don't know how they can money whip. They can definitely money whip the situation, and Juve are going to be stuck getting potentially the two guys we talked about earlier. I talked about in the daily video earlier about just like I said, a Gabriel Mangalaj and a who was the other guy? Oh, the PSG Kimpembe or whatever.
Kimpembe,
yeah.
It's such a crazy time right now.
Just really quickly, Pedula saying that Zaniolo's agent will meet with Roma today to basically present Juve's first offer. So yeah, that's that.
Today isn't Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday. So yeah, tomorrow. Okay. Excuse me, tomorrow. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday for me. For you also.
Yeah. Okay. So, Justin, ask your question again. I got sidetracked.
what was it? Give me just a second. Oh, are you talking about me trying to do the mental gymnastics, trying to figure out if what they're trying to do here is trying to set the bar slightly lower so that way they can see what happens and what Napoli come back at them with? It doesn't make sense to me. To me, it just feels like if you're Juve, you just kind of have to set it out there. The offer's 40, it's not going up. Or, even I know Alejandro said it's too much. Even then it's too much. I mean, what are you going to say? 35, 38, or whatever you want to say. I feel like it's going to get to 40. So I feel like I just be kind of upfront in this business to be like, it's 40. This is what we're willing to offer. This is what we can offer.
Yeah.
And it appears he wants to come to Juve. Hanim brings up something that did cross my mind earlier. Is Koulibaly, the reports that he is interested to go to Juventus, is he using that because he really wants to get this new contract and kind of forcing De Laurentiis' hand a little bit?
You think De Laurentiis is going to pay a player $7 million?
No, I'm just asking a question.
Yeah,
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah,
I don't think it's $7 million, but you've seen plenty of deals where they get offered more, but then they take a pay cut from that, but still more than they were getting paid. Or I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of Napoli. I don't go to Detroit that often.
I'm going next week.
Right.
Okay, so on that, so you said that stuff about Koulibaly, and then Kimpembe and Gabriel Magalhaes.
Oh yeah,
I'm the same as you. I am slapping 40 down right now for Koulibaly if it means I get him tomorrow.
Yep.
I know, like you said, mental gymnastics. No chance. I'm not doing that. Just here you go, sir. You wanted that. We have an agreement. Pay it. Walk away. That way, you're set up for preseason. You're set up for the U.S. tour, and you can gel.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to what Alejandro said about we don't have to wait till August 1st or whatever the day of the season. What, August 13th, the day before the season starts.
And I view it as this is not a situation. This is not Sassuolo. This is not Fiorentina that you're working with, and that you can kind of you can have a little bit of an upper hand with. Like De Laurentiis is not a stable human being. Like at this point, like I feel like you just. You do this as professionally as you can, see how it works out. If it works out and he agrees to it, and again, I know from the beginning I kind of said that I have my doubts, and I really doubt I need to wake up Ale. Ale's got to do a new big boy job, and this is late for him, so he needs to go to bed soon. But anyway,
no, really quickly because Justin said De Laurentiis is crazy. Pedula basically said. The numbers you're hearing now for Koulibaly is not what De Laurentiis is thinking about. He's thinking about more. So that's why I said offering 30 is kind of they laugh. If you offer 30, he will laugh, and he will make that public. Like he will laugh publicly.
What's the number you offer, Ale? If you're doing this deal,
40.
So 40, just right there.
40, because I think that's what he's worth. That's what he's asking from other clubs. He can turn around and say 80. Nobody's gonna pay 80. He's gonna walk next season. He's also not gonna sign for $3.5 million for the next 4 years at Napoli. He's not gonna do that. So at some point, he needs to come to the conclusion he messed up in his contract situation by not offering a deal earlier. Like that's what it is.
A better deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I think tomorrow or not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But in the next few days, you will hear something. He wants 65 or 70. 65, like let's say 60 to 65. That's what will come out at some point, and nobody's gonna offer that besides Chelsea, who are desperate. They're desperate.
Okay, so let's think of a different perspective before we move on to Zaniolo and the other whatever happens. Let's finish off this Koulibaly, and it's all tied in with De Ligt as well. In Chelsea's perspective, De Ligt is the main guy.
Yeah,
that's their main target. They also have Koundé in the back burner. Ake in the back burner, Koulibaly, like you said, is a name in the background. They need two. If they miss out on De Ligt, who's the next in line? Is it Koundé? Is it Bremer? Not Bremer. Ake? Is it Koulibaly? Because Justin made a great point earlier on.
Thank you. I know I did. Hey, rephrase that last part of the question. Sorry.
Once they miss out, I think they will miss out on De Ligt. By the way, I think he's going to Bayern Munich, but that's besides the point. Who's the next guy on their list? Because if it's Koulibaly, we're losing out on Koulibaly. I don't think it's Koulibaly though.
I see Misak saying it's Koundé.
That's word on the street, but again, who knows?
I don't know. I don't follow Chelsea's Mercado, so like I honestly don't know what their likes and who their list is outside of the names you said, but I don't know how to rank them. I would imagine that Koulibaly would be up there. I think just given that Juventus had just overall have focused in on Koulibaly, like to me, I just feel like you do what you can to get this one done before anybody else has an opportunity to pop in on that.
Okay, so lots of stuff to monitor in the center back world. Lots of stuff happening, as we all know. Let's transition to Zaniolo, right, Ale, or Morata?
Yeah, we can keep Morata for the end because.
Okay, so let's go to Zaniolo then. Justin.
Yeah.
How's it going over there?
I'm doing well. I'm just living life over here. I feel good. No diaper needs to be changed on me. I know a lot of people aren't living this kind of life, but I'm feeling real good. Real good over here. It's on the sunny side of the river, if you will.
I got a serious question for you.
Okay.
Is 40 justifiable? 40 million.
For Zaniolo?
Yes.
Is 60 for Chiesa?
At the time, it was not.
Exactly.
At the time, he didn't have 2 torn ACLs, 2 goals in the season.
That's people keep going back to that. Here's the thing: do we know? Like, do we truly know that Allegri's going to play him as an attacker, as a striker, as a whatever, or could he switch him back to utilizing him in the midfield as well? Do we know this?
What do you
want? Are we just going off that he played last year at that position?
No,
under a different coach at a different place.
In general, he's an attacker.
Okay, attacking mid.
Like I would say more so just an attacker. I wouldn't really call him a mid. I wouldn't call him anything about that. Here's the deal. Yes, the idea of him is good. The idea of him is good. What you want him to be. Absolutely, I agree with you. Sure. But there's obviously a reason why nothing's going for him in his actual footballing ability right now. There's a lot of things going outside the field or off the field. There's a lot of things going on the field and his performance, and 40 makes me cringe. I know it's not my money. I know you made that point strongly. I get it. But 40 makes me cringe, and I think they need to spend it somewhere else.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just tell you this. Juventus want to spend it on him.
I get it.
And that's it. That's all I have to say. I literally don't have to argue anything else. This isn't me trying to say, hey, the club needs to do it. I'm telling you right now, Juve want to spend it, and they're going to spend it. So I don't know. Like, I understand you're upset because they're spending 40 mil or whatever. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Like, are we doing? You want to do the Zaniolo debate today? Because I would have done it another day. No, I don't want to do it today. I want to do it during the Here We Go, when you and I do it during the Here We Go, when the focus is all Zaniolo.
Are we? It's all going to be for that though?
We can do it. I'll be here for Zaniolo. If you'll be here for Zaniolo, I'll be here. I guess. Oh, you're going to be out of town next week. All right,
next week I'll be out of town. Yeah.
Okay, well, once it's done, if you're not here for the Here We Go, because the Here We Go is going to be all about him. And I feel like that those are ones that we really need to focus in on, like going in on the player and talking about it once it's done. Because I can do that then. Okay. Right now, like I get it. I understand the 2 goals. You can just keep going back to that stat. Like again, you stats like a drunk person. I got a light post. Yes, exactly. Okay, like a light post. I get it. I still think there's. I mean, what am I going to say? Am I supposed to go up here and just yell and scream about potential of this player, about what we don't fucking know what he's going to do? Is that what you want me to do?
That's all we can go off of.
But that's the same shit that Chiesa did. It's the same thing. Except for Chiesa didn't have injuries. There were no injuries for Chiesa.
He also had double-digit goals.
Okay, but well, who else we can also blame that on? We can blame that also on just saying Roma doesn't have good enough supporters. They don't have enough guys to help him create there. Now I'm talking about Roma and talking about Zaniolo right now.
Yeah, but
We're buying Fiorentina players left and right, so I guess we do. I guess they do. You just keep buying them all. They're all ours. It's just Fiorentina is Juve Junior, and just send them right through.
You know what I saw? I saw actually something funny. There was a thing in like 2017 where we sold a big name player. It was Paul Pogba, and then we signed a Roma player and a Napoli player, like good players. And now we're doing it again. We sold we're selling Delit, and then we're gonna get a Roma player and a Napoli player. So basically, write us in for a Champions League final next year.
You're what's it called? Ale, I guess Ale tweeted it out, but it looks like maybe we're not, even though DiMarzio doesn't really know anything anymore. He says that Koulibaly would not want to stay in Italy. So who cares? Who cares what DiMarzio says anymore? Because he's always like the last one to report anything. So who knows? Dog Day Davide said, my wife said you guys sound like she has my WOP fit. What's WAP? I know WAP is.
Without papers, WOP.
Is that what that means?
That's like for Italian Canadians, because like that's a saying because the Italians came over here without papers when they immigrated.
I don't think I've ever heard that term here, but my family came through Mexico oddly first, then America. But we don't need to get into that today. I think I see Mama Jules in here too.
Oh yeah.
Says, I see y'all are wearing black. Are you in mourning? No. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm living. I said Zaniolo, my boy Zaniolo's coming home. I'm good. 40 mil. I'm fine with it. Especially if you, like I said, if you stretch that out, it's good. How many times do we do that with other players? Stretch it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fair enough. Ale,
yeah,
you're being quiet over there. What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. I think nobody knows the price, so I think we need to chill at this point. Like, we had some fun. Now it's getting serious. I think we need to relax because you can hear 50, 40, like it varies every single day basically. 30 plus 10, 35 plus, like it's something between 40 and 50. So let's see what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like if they're gonna present their offer, let's see what it is. But like the news is picking up really quickly, so I think the feeling is that like both Juve and Roma want to close it like ASAP, as soon as possible, for many reasons. Like obviously to have it in preseason, but also Roma to have some cash. So they can move, because I don't think Roma. What did Roma sign? Who did they sign this far? They lost Mkhitaryan. Who?
Do you want to know? I can tell you. I have it all written down.
Yeah, I think
you know what we need to do?
They lost Mkhitaryan.
They got Zeki Shelik from Lille. They got Nemanja Matic, and they got Milos Vilar.
Okay, so Matic only. Yeah, that's a good signing. Matic.
Zeki Shelik is good too. He's a guy from Lille.
I've seen him for Turkey. Nah. And unless he improves big time, then no. But I think Matic will be a great signing for Roma in the Italian league, in Serie A. He will do very well. I think he will be. I think he will be one of the key players just in general in Serie A. Like actually next season, especially under Mourinho. Yeah, I mean they're close to
sign Frattesi as well.
Close to Frattesi, like that's dragging on for like 2 months now. Good 2 months.
True.
A month and a half. So let's see. But they need the money. And again, yeah, we're not paying cash, but like if you have that idea, you can make the loan plus obligation type of deals like we did. Like, but then in the future. So yeah, let's see. I think it will be done really quickly, in my opinion. I mean, that's the feeling I have. Like maybe next week, it should be wrapped up by next week. That's the feeling I have. Also, like
real quick.
Yeah.
Because you can lay down some reasoning, and I should not believe this, and I kind of don't. But like, do you put any stock into the report, to a sports report, that now they're looking back at potentially Arthur being used in that, or do you think no, just roll your eyes at it?
I think they want Arthur, but I don't think he will be included in this deal. Now you say Arthur, because when you were talking, Sport Italia basically said that Keane is going to stay, and we're talking about incomings, but like outgoings, nothing's really moving at the moment. Like there's no real news. Like yeah, Keane wants to leave, Pellegrini wants to leave, Rabiot wants to leave, Ramsey needs to leave, Arthur wants to leave, but there's no real news. Like there's no links at all. So my hope is that the club wants to close for Zaniolo now, close for the defender now, and then move on to shipping out all the Deadwood, and then at the final days get your backup striker, and maybe another left back, or right back if Cambiaso isn't gonna stay, but I do believe he's gonna stay. Then yeah, but at the moment, like even when you do the daily, like there's no outgoing news for a good
just
solid
the elephant
10
in the
days
room.
now. Yeah, like Arthur, yeah, but like nothing, an offer for Rabiot, or like it's done. Ramsey's gone, contract termination, or Keane, a good offer. Pellegrini, yeah, interest. Like Nottingham Forest is interested in Keane. Like that's nothing. He's not going to Nottingham Forest. Like I don't want to hear that news, because at that point he's gonna stay. He's staying. Like, he wants to leave, but if his only offer is Nottingham Forest, he's gonna stay. Like you can be sure about that. So
I was gonna ask something. Oh, are you guys ready to see Aaron Ramsey back on Sunday?
but he's not coming back. I don't think he's gonna come in preseason. I know. I actually believe he's not showing up for preseason. I think they agreed with the club. That's what I believe. They will find an agreement to stay away.
Do you even give him like a key card to get in the door?
It's
Or
like
do
a
you just
Jamal
kinda, like,
Adams meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I'm just thinking, what a wait. You know how they all get like the preseason kits and all that stuff, and then the dude leaves like a day later. What a waste. Do you think they just wash the clothes and give to the next guy coming in? Like Coney De Winter's about to leave to go to Empoli. I seen him at preseason. Like what's gonna happen here? What a waste.
That's actually a good move, I think.
What's up?
The Winter joining Empoli. I think that's a good move.
I agree.
I think it's a very good, better than joining Salernitana or Cremonese, because I think they will struggle.
Yeah.
Like Empoli is not gonna cruise through the season, but like that's a team.
They'll be
usually,
15.
yeah, usually
They'll
they're.
beat some teams that surprise you, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good move for him, because I was scared they were gonna sell him. Like going off his agent's word, I thought we were gonna sell him. So it's good that he's not sold.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Are we good with Zaniolo?
Yeah,
I'm fine with it. I think there's gonna be a lot more coming from him in the next week or so. So.
Okay,
I
let's
think
go
tomorrow.
to. So you think there's gonna be a lot
You
of
think
stuff
tomorrow?
Yeah, if Pedula is right that he's going to present this offer, I think we will have some big news tomorrow. Like news of it's going to happen. Like the offer is that close, you can bank it, or like it's still far away. One of the two.
Like blank, we blank.
Like, yeah, like bank, it's going to happen.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Blank. Okay.
Yeah, all signs are pointing towards this. Let's go to Morata. The news, the non-news stuff.
Yeah.
So we thought it was like Milan madness today. There was Zaniolo agent talks, and there was Koulibaly agent talks, and we thought we were also talking to Morata's agent about Morata, but it was about Arnautovic.
I mean,
Thanks, you're guilty.
you could. Nico Shira tweeted.
It's Julian when we talk about Zaniolo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nico Shira tweeted this out. Then he said no, but like nobody's gonna tell me they didn't talk about. They didn't mention Morata. Like I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
So yeah. So what do you think? Why do you think it was so quickly turned down then?
No, because they contacted his agent, Morata. Like at some point, like you need to make. He's back to Atletico. It's a messed up situation. Like he's going back and forward.
Yeah.
Like it's also not good to have those rumors out there, in my opinion. Because if it's not Juve, he's gonna stay at Atletico. So at some point, you need to find a balance. But I do believe, I firmly believe that he will join at some point. Unless we really struggle to move on Keane, then okay, it's very difficult to bring him in. But I do believe, like, there's no market for Morata.
You think Morata will come back?
Yeah, that's what I said. But if it will be one of the last
Like
final
August 31st.
weeks, like final weeks of the, because
how he usually comes back.
Yeah, because there's no
what kind
market.
of financial?
I think they will
are you looking
lowball it.
at?
Like a loan plus a. Now, Atletico can ask for 30 million now. No club is paying 30 million in euros. So, are they gonna keep him? Like they can bluff, but Simeone doesn't want him. I think that's obvious. Then keep him.
Yeah.
But I think at some point you take the 15 to 70 mil, or you just let him walk again. I don't know.
Hanif's asking, I don't understand how it works when they don't have the same agency. It's an intermediary, so it's not literally his agent. It's another dude that does some business for him. And obviously, not obviously, but I guess Arnautovic shares the same intermediary.
Yeah.
So that's it. The latest update on Morata is that there's no dialogue for him.
Yeah,
and that the track of the Spaniard's return is currently frozen and not practicable.
Y'all remember that time that Arriva Bene came and said, nothing's happening this Mercado? Like, no moves are going to be made.
Did he
like,
look with his eyebrows?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's there's a World Cup coming in. We don't want to throw things into chaos before World Cup. That Italy's not playing in. So that's fine. We're all
so
good.
Go after all the Italians.
Exactly.
We kind of knew everything was going to happen after July 1st because that's the new business year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think next May or next April, if nothing's happening, I don't think I'm going to worry. I don't think I'm going to book the whole month of July off just so I can get ready for Here We Goes.
Yeah, I'm not going to, yeah. Well, again, it didn't make sense to not, I mean, what was the point in delaying the Pogba Di Maria stuff?
Yeah.
There was really no point.
Those two things, fair. Fair.
And that's the only thing that we really got in here and we yelled and screamed about was just because it made no sense. It made no sense that you couldn't just go ahead and get that done and get it out of the way, and then we could focus on the main things. I guess, they're good at multitasking, so they can drag everything out for as long as possible. But at the same time, like I said, I mean, things are starting to pile up. You'll have those two. You'll have probably Zaniolo, whether people like it or not. And then you'll have, hopefully the defender after that. And
also, I just have to let everyone know, I understand that Zaniolo is coming.
Yeah.
I'm
he's still getting shit on it, though.
I'm just miffed at the price point.
Yeah. All the money that he's not spending.
Yeah. And where he's going to play and how my eyes are going to bleed. So we'll go on from there.
If he's just killing it, I'm going to.
Oh, you can roast me, man. I'll take it. Just like when I said De Ligt was leaving, just like when I said Dybala was leaving.
and trust me, if Zaniolo goes out there first game of the season and gets injured, and then we're sitting here, I know what I'm going to take. I know exactly what I'm getting into when that happens. So we're gonna trot him out there. I don't know what's Sampdoria, like the second, third game of the season, it always is. And they're gonna have him and Pogba go down all at once. Then Di Maria's on vacation over here, like he's just got his feet up. He's good. He's chilling. This team's gonna be a mess. Anyway.
I'll get a hat that says number 1 Zaniolo fan or whatever you call yourselves.
I think that's what
if he
the
gets
members
5
are going to be
equals.
called then. I think now, if Zaniolo takes off, if he becomes the next Del Piero, you've seen the tongue picture. If he becomes that, I think we're going to have to call our members the Zaniolos. That's what we're doing. Like, I'm just saying, us that are big Zaniolo fans right now.
Yeah.
But, we need a member. We do need a name for the member squad. It can't just be Young members. It's got to be something. Something I can call you.
Yeah.
Hanine says if Allegri plays him like he did Chiesa, he's gonna suck. Dude, that is one thing that I've had that in the back of my mind, and I need to see once November rolls around and Chiesa's back, potentially, maybe we'll see, and how he performs. Because if Chiesa comes back and looks like he did, and again, I understand he's coming off an injury. Are we gonna give him a year like Zaniolo technically got with this last year of being healthy but still not fully back into it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where, are we going to give him that, or are we going to go here and either crush potentially him or crush Allegri for misusing him? And that's something that I worry about.
I think I get you're saying about the coming off a major injury part. I get that, but I think his role is going to be more expansive. that he'll be able to produce more. Because what he scored, I think Kies only got 2 goals last year as well in the league. But 2's the magic number with these guys.
Yeah.
For Zaniolo, I have no idea where he's playing. Firstly, if he's playing in midfield, what's the expectations there? Like, what could you possibly expect from Zaniolo in a midfield role? What can you expect him as a winger? Because I don't know. Because he's definitely not playing up top with Vlahovic.
Right.
Or instead of Vlahovic. So it'll be interesting to see how we set up with all these players coming in, because there is a lot of attack-minded players on this team now.
Maybe he could be that. I don't know. Like I said, I kind of viewed it as, when you look at the three of them, like I said, Vlahovic was that guy in the attack. Well, De Ligt's going to be gone, so it's not working out. De Ligt, and then have maybe midfield, have Zaniolo be the big banger kind of guy. Kind of guy who, I don't know, throws his weight around a little bit, but it's not gonna work out because De Ligt's gonna be gone, so we're not gonna have it. No, so you're never gonna have all three at once. Let's see. To be honest, Ramsey out and Bernardeschi out is such a win for us. What Giuseppe was saying, I agree there. I was seeing a lot of the videos of no, it didn't traumatize me at the time, but the Zaniolo, the reason I liked him so much before that, but then what he did against Bernardeschi back in 1920. Of course, I know that was before the injuries. I got it. Yeah, I know.
He literally got injured that game, I'm pretty sure.
Was it that game? No, I thought that was.
I'm pretty sure him and Demirel tore their ACLs at the same game.
No, I think that game. No, I think this game where that happened wasn't that the end of the 2019-2020 season, and then he got hurt in the beginning of the next season. I'm pretty sure it was early the next season.
Yeah, maybe.
I could be wrong. Let's see. Would you guys accept 80 mil plus Pavard? No Pavard.
No. Just leave the player out. Give us 10 more million.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the poll for a sec, because there's 74 people who voted.
It's fair to say.
Do you have a chance of signing Koulibaly? So basically, we're bringing this full circle. 86% of us said yes on 74 votes. That's a high percentage on a good vote, or a good amount of people. So,
but that's a chance. That's not saying they're going to get him, though.
Yeah. So a chance is, I'll say, what's the chance? 50-50? Is that a chance?
I mean, chance means it's not 50-50. Chance to me means just period.
A percent?
It's a possibility at all.
Okay.
Like, that's how I view it. I don't know who made the poll, or who thought about that. Like, is that what you mean by the poll?
I didn't make the poll.
What do you mean by the poll?
Yeah, if you believe we will sign, him, I do think it's possible. Basically, is there a chance?
Oh, okay.
Because you can say no chance. Because a lot of people, the Napoli fan on the channel, he says no chance. So.
This jackass shows up every single video. Yeah, I'm talking to you. He leaves it every comment in every single video. It's not happy. I need it to happen just for him, just for him, just so that way just for that. Anyway.
So we'll do some Alice percentages here. We'll go with Justin first.
Oh no!
Alice percentage of Kalidou Koulibaly joining Juventus.
And these aren't 100. These don't add up to 100, right? This is
no
out of 100 for every single. Okay.
Out of 100, this one, I'm only doing one. Kalidou Koulibaly, Ali's percentage of him joining Juventus.
45%.
Okay, so close to 50. Okay.
Any
reasoning?
I not really. I mean, here's the thing. And these percentages, they always fuck with me. Every time we do these percentages. I've only done it once before. Here's my thing. Juventus want him. So that raises the percentage up. But then how much of the percentage has to make up if Koulibaly will actually go to an Italian club, go to Juve,
everything has to fall into place.
It all has to gel. So, like, to me, it's less than 50 because of the you have to work with Napoli, you have to work with all this stuff. But I raise it that high because that's their priority. If you're telling me it's anything lower than 40%, I mean, again, I'm not gonna say this next season is gonna be a shit show, but it kind of is. If you're telling me that means that we have to move on, And who do you move on to next? Then you go to Bremer, and then he goes to Inter, and then you say no to that, and then you get stuck with, Gabriel Mangalaj or whoever kind of thing.
Yep.
I don't know. To me, so I'll fuck it, 45. I don't know. That's what I'm putting it at. Are you putting it low?
Ale, your percentage on Kalidou Koulibaly joining Juventus?
25.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be way
That's actually
lower.
higher than I thought.
Yeah.
If
That was higher than I thought.
if Chelsea's out, it's 50.
Oh.
Like the other 25% is Napoli's asking price, and the other 25% is Koulibaly wanting to join Juve, like in Italy. So 25 is us paying the money. I think we will pay the money, what is needed if it's reasonable, and the other 75 is the three things: Chelsea, Koulibaly, and Napoli.
Fair. You thought about this one. After Justin's long-winded answer, you were like, how am I going to do this?
I need to
Ask
say
everything I do.
from now on.
Everything I do is long-winded. Yeah, let him do it. Everything I do is going to be long-winded. And you kind of trained me to do this by having me do daily videos.
Yeah.
Everything I have to say, I just keep talking. So it's not nothing's going to be like a 2-second answer.
Too funny. I'll give mine. I don't know if anyone cares, but I'm going over 50%. I'm going 65%.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Damn.
Nobody cares.
Huh?
Nobody
No one
cares.
cares? Listen,
Nobody cares.
you ripped on me yesterday for being so negative when I'm literally not the negative one.
No,
Yeah.
somebody in the chat said that. Like, Julian overtook me. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to back that motion. So I backed it. I didn't say it. I just backed someone in the chat. I don't know who that was, but shout out to you.
Guys, we've gotten through almost an hour of this thing, and we've really been neglecting this. So, guys, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Hit the bell icon to stay notified for all of our videos. We need to push on it more often, so you guys hit the like button. Algorithm, all that nonsense. It's very important. So if you're here, please just hit the like button.
Yep, it's a good call. I'm getting so into the news. There's too many things. Like even this from Nicolo Belice. Juve are moving from Molina regardless of what Quadrado's fate may be. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, read the rest.
I'm going to read the rest. Negotiations started with a proposal of 15 plus bonuses. Udinese want more, so 30 million.
It's not even close.
I mean, who do Udinese think they are?
Really quickly, like the Molina story is like it's becoming the Kostic story at this point.
Yeah,
It's there, but it's not really there.
Yeah.
That's a feeling I'm having. Like, regardless of Cuadrado saying we're not gonna pay Cuadrado $4.5 million just to dance. Like, we're not gonna do that. Just to add Molina to the squad. No, we're not. I think Cuadrado's gone next summer, and that's when I think next summer will be left back, right back. Like next time, because it's not gonna happen now. Like unless Sandro wakes up and like, yeah, I'll take a pay cut to play for Sevilla. I'm just saying something. Besides that, I think next summer we will get two, like a left back and a right back, starting right back. I think that's the plan.
So next season, I think you guys went over this yesterday as well, or someone did at least. Next season, Sandro, Quadrado, Rabiot, someone else come off the books on massive salaries. I think it was Dave. I think it was Dave who mentioned that. Next year, you can start putting in. You can get players on similar salaries as well, of quality, not of deadwood.
Yeah, but I just hope Rabiot leaves now. I hope somebody.
Yeah,
but like, it has been.
It'd be great if Rabiot left now.
Yeah, but it's very quiet now at the moment. I think he's also one of those signings. Not desperate. Like the team will make in the not in the final weeks, but like later in July, because like it's 50 mil or something. Like it's not a lot of money, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is not. Like even if we don't rate Rabiot, like 50 million, it's not a lot of money for a player in today's market. Like we paid more for Rovella. Just saying something. Like, and at that point, he was a nobody. Like let's be honest. He wasn't that good.
I got a question for you guys, though. So Rabiot has one eye on the French national team. And now he knows he's going to play under Allegri because that's what he's known. He played a lot even when he was shit.
I think he will
Why
play.
does he want to leave?
I think he will play because Deschamps likes him. That's the reason. He likes him. He's going to play.
Okay,
he plays him all over the pitch.
But if Rabiot goes to Premier League team X, whatever, and he's not starting, does he still go to France?
Yeah, he goes. You mean to the World Cup?
Yeah.
100% sure.
Okay, so you
as
think
long
he's
as
stable in...
as long as Deschamps is a coach, he will go and he will play every single position out there. He will. It's like Allegri rates Rabiot. Like he plays him. Nobody knows actually why. Like you can say work rate, but yeah, quality is not there. Like it's there once every blue moon, so it's pointless. But we've seen in the World Cup, Rabiot left back, he was getting ripped apart, and Deschamps was like, let's keep doing it. It's fun. Apparently, and he was that was one of the worst games I've ever. Again, he's not a left back, but like just in general, that was horrendous. So yeah, let's see.
Okay. Is there anything else? Did we miss anything?
No. Oh
Cambiasso thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I want to say. Like he's gonna sign no matter what. Basically, that's what Di Marzio, Pedula, everyone is saying.
Yeah.
Like if Dragazin says no, if he thinks
has to pay more money.
Yeah, like there's agreement. But like even if like I don't care what Dragazin does. Like I don't rate him. I don't think he's good. So I don't really care where he goes. In my opinion, just get him off the books.
I do have a question about that. So Cambiasso is coming to Juventus's. He's gonna be a Juve quote unquote player regardless, even if he's loaned it to Salernitana, whatever have you. What's the point of this move in the Mercato if it's not going to be something? Like, what's the point of moving for a left back if he's not going to come to Juve? Like, we know Juve need a left back, or we want to replace our left back situation with a better left back. But we poured money into him. Not saying it's a massive amount of money or any of that, but you're pouring money into getting Cambiasso. Is he that worthy of a player that you want him to go get him loaned out to develop, potentially come back later? Is it a thing where you want him end up hoping you think his stock's going to rise and you can resell him? Is that plus Valenza? Or is it going to be a thing where he could earn a spot on this team and he's actually going to play on this team next year?
I think he should have every opportunity to show himself before they make a decision on where he goes next. Or else, why the hell are you bring him in, like you said?
But my point is, why the hell are you spending funds on a player that needs to make every effort to show himself? You should have a player that you know is going to be able to play, that you know is going to be quality enough to go to Juve. Like, especially when you see this, like the shit we're working with right now with Alexandro. And Pellegrini is not up to task either.
I did the coach's corner last night, guys. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, guys.
How come?
If Pellegrini's out, then I think obviously he steps in.
Okay.
So, but I don't know how. Like again, it doesn't immediately fix that position.
But does it read as like a good investment for the club? Like, does this read like this?
He's 22 years old already as well, by the way. I'm not saying that's old or anything, but like he's 22 and he was on our relegation team. That he didn't really stand out.
He couldn't be the best player in a shit team. Like Ravella was kind of that a little bit. Ravella was we thought about it for a bit.
Yeah.
That he was like one of the better players on a crap team.
Yeah.
So like what are we doing?
I don't know. I have no answer for you.
No, I think he's going to stay because we're not linked with any other center back and Pellegrini, left back, and Pellegrini is linked with a move. So, like, you need to bring in left back. Like, that's all. And I didn't think we were helping Genoa. Not anymore. Like, Preziosi sold the club. Like, it's done. Like, the sketchy deals. Them signing Sturaro for almost 20 mil is not going to happen anymore. Whatever they say. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, we've done those sketchy deals. At the moment, there's still a good relationship because the sporting director is the same, but the owner is not the same anymore. And that owner he was mad. He makes toys. That's why he's rich. He sells toys in Italy. But he's gone, so I don't think we're gonna help him. They're in Serie B. Yeah, they need help. But looking at that squad, I think they're gonna be in Serie B for a while. But I think he's gonna stay. I think he's gonna stay because Pellegrini wants out, and Allegri wanted him out last summer. I
saw him. Did you guys watch the preseason videos of him? He looks rattled that he's there.
Yeah, and I don't
Him and
think
Marco
he.
Bielsa look rattled.
I don't think he convinced Allegri the last
No.
12 months. He didn't convince me, so I don't think he convinced Allegri. I think that's obvious. But
Yeah.
let's see. Like he has weird offers, to be honest. I don't think he's
If
joining Fulham.
if Pellegrini gets sold for more than what we buy Cambiasso for, then it's a win.
Yeah,
That's my opinion.
I, th-
Because
I think.
they're about the same, except for what I want. Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, I think it's the Cambiaso's not like, unless he explodes or something. I think
Yeah.
next summer. I think next summer we will get starting left and right back.
That's the only thing, right? Because he hasn't had the chance to play with better players yet in his career,
Yeah.
and Pellegrini has. So let's see what Cambiasso can do.
Yeah.
Then
Zane,
hopefully we go
Zane,
through
in
the door.
the, yeah. Zane keeps saying in the chat about Bobby Firmino. We're not getting Bobby Firmino. So, enough. we already have Bobby Firmino on the bench, and he's coming back from a patellar tear.
It's going from bench to bench. They start
Right.
doing that.
Yeah.
Because Vlahovic is going to start, so yeah.
Yeah. You guys okay? Anything else we need to go over?
No, I think that was it.
Like there's a lot to talk about, though.
Yeah.
That's good.
Let's see what will stick now in the coming days.
Who's on tomorrow?
I am.
Who's on what?
This channel.
Oh, you. Yeah, you're on it.
No, tomorrow's Thursday.
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is important. You gotta be here. This is a day job, sir. This is more important than your day job.
Yeah, if you go look
This
at
is
our
like-
members chat, we need to be available every hour of every day.
Yeah. Our members chat was telling us we need to adjust everything
Yeah.
for everybody that's not us.
To be honest,
Yeah.
Let's just,
once the season starts, there will be some early and late lives. Like, they're gonna change because
yeah.
I think last summer we did many lives because there was a lot of transfer news also, like which is not normal.
Yeah.
But we're gonna switch it up. So
Honestly-
Mr. Dax, you will be happy, I guess. The chat. I don't know if he's in
I'd
the
say
chat.
honestly, some 3 p.m. my time lives would be amazing because I can get that knocked out. I can take care of my kid. Be good. My wife's not upstairs mad at me. We'll see.
Yeah, because I was planning 9 p.m. my time. That was the plan.
Oh yeah, that would be that. So yeah, that would be pretty chill. Yeah, we'll have a lot more coverage. There's a lot going on. This is going to be a busy, hopefully, week and a half for us at least. And it's going to be a busy month, but hopefully this next week will be very busy. Maybe tomorrow we get some good news, depending on who you are. Maybe some bad news, depending on if you're Julian. So we'll just see how this goes.
Also, Onion,
Listen.
screw you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't care. I'm not negative. Like yesterday, I was very positive. I was not talking, so that's why I was positive. But it's so positive. Like tomorrow is Davide, so it's ultra positive. He's
Who was
always
on
positive.
yesterday?
Davide and Dash. Like they're not positive, but like Davide, he's just negative. Davide is also not very positive, but the way he speaks, like, it makes it come across like being positive. He's not.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
good
it's
acting.
kind of like me. Like when I do the daily videos, like if you yell and if you smile while you're saying negative stuff, people think you're positive. If you just smile while you're saying it instead of being Eeyore, we're good to go. Clay said Happy July to all the real Juve. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I do know that Juve are going to be in America in July, but appreciate that, my dude. Yeah, okay. I'll have to go back and rewatch the Dash show yesterday, so we'll see how that went. I didn't get to do that yesterday. In the end, Dog Day David says he loves everything, which is right. He does. Guys, if you're in here right now, go see a little like, see the thumbs up thing, hit the freaking like button, hit that button, hit the subscribe button, hit all that stuff. It does help. We don't push on it enough, and we need to make sure we do that. So hit the like button right now. We should have done it from the beginning, and I forgot to do that, so my bad. Also, consider joining the member squad. I don't know if Ali has that up or available right now where he can throw that up. He probably doesn't. He's not prepared. He's not prepared. This is why
today. This week, let's say I need like a month to get into my new lifestyle, and then I will be okay.
Okay. Anyway,
You need a whole month.
Alvaro Morata's
Yeah,
coming
because
in
I
for
have
some
2 weeks
reason. Anyway,
vacation now, so it's like it's restarting, so it's messed up.
wait,
Yeah.
you got two. Wait, wait. You need to start a new job, and then you
Yeah,
have
but like
2 weeks
it's
vacation.
yeah, it's in the how do you say that construction industries, like it's set every period, like now
Oh.
summer and Christmas, so it's just like that.
So in Europe, you start a new job, and they're like, okay, well, that was too much work. You go take it. You get 2 weeks off for that.
To be honest,
Sir, that was too much work.
I could have started whenever I wanted. I wanted to be a good
Uh-huh.
guy. I'm like, yeah, I quit school. Like, I didn't quit school. I'm still studying, but like, I finished my test and like take a few days off and I'll start. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
He's a college dropout. There we go. No. Guys, okay. What I was gonna say was, if you haven't already, consider joining the member squad. All the people you see in the chat with the little icons, badges, all that stuff, they are our members. It's because of them we're able to bring you stuff that we bring you each and every day. All the content, all the videos, all the news, all that good stuff. It's less than a price of coffee, a cup of coffee that you get at Starbucks. Like I said, it's $5 at the top tier. Premium, you get a lot of cool stuff with that. You get access to the emojis and all that fun stuff. You get access to the Discord, with every single level of that there. With that, you get all kinds of cool things as well. Communication, Misak and Dash and people like that all over in the chat. I saw Misak in here earlier, as well as some of Juve people like that. And then all the other stuff you get on top of it. You get some free, you get some better opportunities at the premium level in the giveaways, wallpapers, et cetera, and more cool stuff, more members only content will be on the way. Trust me there. Anyway, consider doing that. Julian, you want to take it from there?
Yeah, absolutely. We can wrap it up. Unless anyone else has anything else to say. Any other news poppings up?
Nope, nothing. Same
No.
news.
All right. Same news, same stuff. Okay, so we'll see you. One of us will see you tomorrow for another live show and a daily bid from Justin. Yes.
Probably. I think we
Okay.
can do that.
So stay tuned for
I think
those. The way you
we
do
can
that
do
is
that.
you click the bell icon to stay notified. Follow the Bianconeri Zone on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Bianconeri Zone. Follow Justin Sofro at Justin Sofro. Follow Alejandro at Alejandro BZ. And follow myself, if you want, at Gennady151 on Twitter. We have a good time. Thank you all for watching. Peace out. Enjoy.